Welcome back to Flo and Slow Barbecue. My name is Florian and today I'm cooking lobster tails. I always wanted to do lobster tails, and since I didn't want to mess it up because they're really expensive, I did a trial cook yesterday. And I'm quite happy I did that because the result was okay, but I wasn't too happy with it. I actually shot a video of it too, but I'm probably not going to publish it because things didn't go quite the way I wanted them to. So what I did is I looked up recipes here and there and took something from there and something from there. Everybody seems to agree you need butter. That makes sense. You need some acid from either a lemon or a lime, which also makes a lot of sense. You cut open the tails and expose the meat. Also makes a lot of sense. And then most recipes said to cook it meat down for a few minutes and then shell down over direct heat. When I did that, the bottom shell would char up so much that it leaves a nasty black trail on the plate. And it's really hard to actually measure the temperature because you need an instant read. You don't want the cable of a stay-in thermometer over the hot coals for the whole time. So I decided today to do it differently. I will give them a quick char in the beginning, also to kill off any microbes that might be on the surface, and then do them indirectly until I reach the desired internal temperature, which is the last point that disappointed me because everybody recommends 145, 140, sometimes 135 for internal temperature, and I found the lobster tails to be too dry. Then sous vide, you do them to 120, 125, 130. Today I will go lower. I will pull them at 125, 130 max and see how that goes. Also, I seasoned them very, very lightly because I read in many places that it's easy to overpower the fine taste of the meat, but it could use a little more salt. And I'm also gonna let the salt penetrate for a few hours. I think that makes a lot of sense, and I can show you how I prepare them now, and I'll put them back into the fridge to let the salt penetrate, so it's a dry brine, because they weren't salty on the inside yesterday. Okay, let's do this. What we do now when we prepare these is to cut open the shell. Supposedly it works with a knife, but I have better result with kitchen shears. Cut the meat down in the middle without damaging this membrane down here. And then we want to separate all the meat from the shell, which can be a bit tricky. I found that using a teaspoon and your fingers, gloved fingers in this case, because, well, it just works better. The easiest way to do this, I use a combination of both. So let's do this. Be careful, the shells overlap, so you have to get them right. Sometimes there will be small splinters, which you should remove, of course, like this one here. Nobody wants to eat the shell. The shell itself protects the meat a little on the grill, but it doesn't serve a lot of culinary purpose. We could take the whole meat out and prepare them. See, this part came off. We'll take it away. Now we open this up. You hear it cracking a bit. And now you see that the meat here is still connected to the shell. So again, these overlap, so you have to work very, very carefully. And actually you just need to start, and then you can drag the whole thing off the shell. Nobody said it's easy. And if there's a better way to do this, tell me in the comments below. Always happy to learn something. So now you can grab the whole thing and carefully separate it from the shell. You want to expose the whole meat, but keep it attached in the back. Okay, this is good enough. This way, the butter that we're going to pour on later can go to all sides, and now for dry brining we can get salt on all sides. So now I'm just salting them a bit and put them in the fridge. And you can actually take them out. This is supposedly called piggyback. I just do this so the air can circulate better. And I'm going to replace them into the shell later. I'll do the others now and then we'll do our butter mix. This is what we're going to baste the lobster tails with. It's melted butter, a lot of garlic, and just some parsley. We mix this together. I took 5 cloves of garlic actually, and we're going to baste the lobster tails with that. I'm ready to cook my lobster. The coals are just about done. Let's pour them. I'm putting the cold grate on. And this goes here just so it stays melted. And I'm placing my lobster on. I'll cook these for 3 minutes. I'm probably going to speed this up for you guys anyway. What you will notice is the change in color of the shell, which looks quite amazing. Okay, 3 minutes are up. Gotten some nice char. I want to take them to 125, so I'll probe one of them. Keep my butter in here. And I'll baste them now for the first time. Okay, now I'm closing the lid and let these come up to temperature. My lobster tails are almost done, and I cut off a piece of the end. I'm just going to give it a quick try. Nice, juicy. The garlic is definitely coming through, and the butter is doing it. Wow, it's awesome. Since we're serving these hot and they cool out quickly, I'm just going to post some pictures of the finished product. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you like to. Give a thumbs up if you like the video. Keep cooking.